warm welcome to Saudi Arabia, and we're at the Jeddah Street Circuit. That's right. It's where the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix of Formula 2 was now ready to get into the first ever street circuit of Formula 2 Canada. Right, Yoshi, what is today's episode? Okay, I got this. That is Dan's F2 team starting at 11th position, which is New Zealand driver Marcus Armstrong. He's chosen by Viki Whiskerson, the great Irish wrestling dance-along and Argentina battle winner's friend. He's Matthew Bradley and I'm Yoshi, and welcome back to the show where racing has from FIA Formula 2 Championship. Let's see if Viki can win this race at All-Star Grand Prix Racing. Do you saw about the wrestling spirit of the candidate? I don't recognize it, but I never no idea where they're coming from. That is what the next contestant comes in. Viki Whiskerson was the born dance wrestling from Republic of Ireland. Oh, right. Angelina Ballerina's friend, where it could be a good time to find a dance on Candidate, where Viki was always be a good time to choose Marcus Armstrong. And that's what could be good for Saudi Arabia Grand Prix when the street circuit for Jeddah is difficult for her. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so Viki is going to be good choice of the ground of Formula 2 from now on. She's determined to always have to be a great way to watch at the street circuit of Jeddah and Saudi Arabia. Well, noise is one strength where Viki needs to be listening about the F2 car. And she is a more different here, and that's why she came up to Wolf of ancestral status. Was Viki ready for a race?
Yes.
You must thank Jeddah. Viki was have to be a great companion for Formula 2 as always never feel tired. And that's going to be more happens, as always fair. Viki Whiskerson has good representing for the Grand Prix of Saudi Arabia, and she'll be already prepared from 11th position at the starting grid at Jeddah Street Circuit. So, Viki Whiskerson being ready, visit to Saudi Arabia, had the grandest way of warm-up, and ready prepared as she'll ready for racing for Saudi Arabia Grand Prix for the first time. I say that's the one knowledgeable of all stars where you can if you need it.
And when we're ready, we can invite Miss Mimi to watch.
Alright, Viki is ready for race night in Saudi Arabia Grand Prix as Formula 2 continues. Let's start the All-Star Grand Prix Racing!
Greetings and welcome to Jeddah for what promises to be a thrilling Formula 2 race.
Commentary by Murray Walker.
So let's examine the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, this has the potential to be a very challenging track for our young F2 drivers. We'll get a good chance to see which of them have been able to best capitalise on their time spent here in practice earlier this weekend. And like the other street circuits on the calendar, the lack of runoff is going to make sections of this track very punishing if the drivers get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid having to bring out the safety car this time around. Here are the starting positions for today's race. Daniel Ticktum lines up on pole position, with Jehan Daruvula alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Lundgaard, Nissani, Teo Porcher, and Schwartzman, Samaya, Fittipaldi, Drugovic, Oscar Piastri, Armstrong, Boschon, David Beckman, and Joe, Vachon, Viscal, Deleda, and Marino Sato, Zendelli, Vips, Aitken, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao Alex, it's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
Huh?
Watch for the lights! Watch for the green! And they're off!
Hold up!
Piastri's ahead of you.
That was almost certainly a collision there. Ouch! Oh my word! He'll be doing everything in his power now to keep going and get back on the tarmac.
Well,
Daruvula behind.
okay.
Look at that! Pedal to the metal, flat out! Look at this! Look at this! Unless I'm very much mistaken, I am very much mistaken. Yes!
You're in first position, front of the pack. Daruvula's behind you. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 5.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Of course!
What's happened?
Hold up!
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Wait a minute!
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Huh?
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Daruvula behind, and the gap behind us is 9.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Okay.
Only one more lap to go.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Hold up!
You're in first position, front of the pack. Daruvula's behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 11.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Well, of course!
And...
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good.
Okay.
Oh my word! And there is the checkered flag.
Oh, superb driving. That is a race win, my friend. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Dams, another team with a huge amount of history based right in the heart of motorsport near Le Mans in France, and once again shown their formidable abilities out on the track with yet another win today. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
She is the lucky Irish. So that's a racing win, where Viki widely chose Marcus Armstrong. And of course, her fantastic performance lies towards Saudi Arabia, where Jeddah Street Circuit can suit her for the greatest of a victory. Here's another thing. That's gonna be a very good performance about that with Viki. That's where it could be a great for Dams racing team of Formula 2 where it concentrates towards of that possessional time. And I like that sound like I said, didn't I? You did. So I think it's gonna be very close with Viki win this Jeddah, and that could be Saudi Grand Prix drawn to a close. You'll see what is driver of the day, and that is Marcus Armstrong. Look at his car. It's overtaken many of the Formula 2 cars in this Vegas on the way before turn 1. And in very contact on the Johan de Luvia, it was a very good thing to know where Marcus is a good contention towards that one. So Marcus Armstrong against my vote today. Yeah, absolutely. So Viki also be a star of the day for this Grand Prix, where that's with AC, Anthony and Gracie together as a great team. And that's where Viki works towards the way. But Formula 2 does have the Viki's victory when always as Marcus Armstrong. That's why the Formula 2 would be a good focus for her as does respond. What a lucky Irish Masley that was. Happy now, Yoshi? Are you confident about this one? Of course. In future, I will visit Canberra to find Masley's to see where dancing is everything for me. And yeah, still responding, as I will dance on all day for that. Wow, that was a good lesson for that one. It's pole position for Viki Whiskerson. Stage 2 is third round of Australia Grand Prix is Oscar Piastri, where Rossi takes on the Albert Park circuit. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on next episode of All Star Grand Prix Racing. Take care.